everybody. Welcome to Quick Fix Fridays. Don't mind me. I did some self-care this week, and sometimes things get a little ugly before they get pretty. So, hey everybody, we're doing things this way. Can everybody hear me and see me? Just go ahead and type a yes if you can see me. See Natalie's in here. Let's see who else is in here. Perfect. Okay. So welcome to Quick Fix Fridays. Every Friday, you're going to get your quick fix where we take big life lessons and we break them down into digestible segments. These last 2 months have just been a series of 10 episodes, really, which we had the 10 steps to build mental strength and reclaim your personal power. That is a free website or a free web masterclass that we did last week, but it's still available. And we also, just so you know, before we get started in today's series, we have a really amazing offer that we want to give you. It is only freaking $7. It is a 5-day habit builder, and you can click the link below to receive that. So with that being said, welcome to the month of May. Welcome to Quick Fix Fridays. Today we are going to be talking about triggers. So something about triggers before we get started is let's just kind of reset ourselves. Whatever happened earlier in the day, whatever's about to happen after right now, let's just get ourselves in the present moment for the next 20 to 30 minutes. All right, so what we're going to do in order to set up for this is we're going to put our hand on our heart. And what this does is this instantaneously helps you calm your nervous system. It brings you back home. Home is your heart. What I've liked to do recently is I like to put 2 hands on. So I put my hand on top of my hand and I just disconnect to reconnect back home. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, before closing your eyes, you're gonna take a deep breath in through the heart, not the shoulder. So we're in through the heart. And exhale. So I want you to close your eyes now, and we're going to do 5 of these together. We're going to breathe in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Gently open up your eyes. So what an amazing reset. I always benefit from those 5 grounding breaths. Today, the main topic is going to be about trigger times. When I originally wrote this, it was about, this is step 5, by the way, step 5. We have the previous series, you can go back and watch them, or you can have the whole freaking masterclass, 10 steps, all in one. That's free. Tanya, www.Tanya, C. Oliver, TANYA, Oliver, OLIVER.com. /10 steps. You can get the whole series in that. But today we're just going to break it down into a digestible segment on trigger times. Trigger times, when I originally wrote this, was about the time of the day. So when we cave into undesired habits and behaviors can be a certain time of the day to acknowledge. But right now is actually a trigger time of a season, I've noticed for a lot of people. And before we get into this, I just want to share a quick story with you, something that I personally realized, and also things that a lot of my clients are going through. So I know if they're going through it, I'm sure it's also going to serve you. One of the biggest things is when I work with a lot of high-end achievers, and if you're here, I know either A, you're striving to be a high-end achiever, or B, you are, and you're just trying to figure out how you can maximize and level up and go to those next level moves or operate at peak performance regardless of whatever's going on in life. That's what these are for. That's what I'm here for. So getting back to trigger times is, I know a lot of phenomenal human beings that are very skilled in what they do. They are literally so skilled that people sometimes that hire them, they're so good, they will, put up with, I would say put up with, or compromise still doing business with that person because they're that good. However, no matter how great you are, whether if you're the one that needs maybe more the mental check, and I have to always check in with myself too, or if you're looking to hire somebody that is very skilled, work, commitment, communication, dedication, oversees skill and talent, hands down. So what I mean by this is, if somebody is so skilled and they are not taking care of themselves, there's only a max that somebody can hit, a threshold. And when people hit that threshold, they're either gonna go backwards and collapse. And what I mean is, sometimes we go into these sprinting seasons where we sprint so fast and then we trip over our own feet and face plant. Now, when you have a foundation, a solid foundation, you will never ever get to that point, because number one, you will prevent that from happening, because there's something in the Yoga Sutras that say anticipate suffering and don't go there. Or what will happen is you'll know how to reset, something we call yellow lighting, where you understand that even though you want to keep sprinting, you're not capable. And what you need is you need to reset, regroup, re-strategize. That's the whole point of this 5-day habit starter. So you want to make sure you take advantage of this $7 deal, okay? Because it's like literally, I'm practically giving you away coaching for free. You're welcome. So getting back to my story, there's a lot of people that are letting go of really great talent right now because people are just not capable of performing. If we're talking about how to operate at peak performance and perform, think about professional sports. No matter what's going on in a professional athlete's life, they are getting paid to perform under high intense pressure. If you are not performing, regardless if you have a death in the family, if you have an injury, if you have this, if you have that, all the reasons why you are not operating at high performance, they don't care. People at the end of the day are doing business with what you say you're going to provide for them. If you're not capable as an individual, because remember, business is just an extension of you, you're not capable of performing. Therefore, people might hold on to you for a while because they like you as a person, but at the end of the day, tasks need to get done. People need to execute, and they need to do a great job no matter what's going on in your personal life. So the more that you're capable of taking care of yourself and having your foundation solid, which is your self-care and how you're taking care of you, your basic needs, you're always going to be able to perform no matter the most intense things that are going on in your life. With that being said, understanding, which we're covering today, is knowing your trigger times, okay? So knowing when you are yellow lighting, knowing what part of your day that you're saying, you know what? I'm no good for anyone or anything right now. Let me take a moment and not numb myself, because that's what we talked about in last series, is like step 4 was about understanding your trigger behaviors. Now it's knowing your trigger times. You know what? I know that if I don't ease up, I know I'm yellow lighting. We call it yellow lighting. I know I'm yellow lighting. I'm really, if I keep pushing, I'm going to go into a red zone. And the red zone means it's already too late and I'm burnt out. I'm no good for anyone or anything or any task that I'm doing. Therefore, let me pull back, almost like, I love rubber bands. I love just giving examples. Almost like a slingshot, where you're pulling back to scale forward. So yellow lighting is, instead of trying to run through a wall, which you're not, because the wall's gonna win, unless you have a hammer or something like that, you're gonna pull back, and then when you're good back in the green light, you're gonna scale forward. So understanding your trigger time, sometimes it could be the time of day. I know for me, no matter how much work I have to get done, no matter what article I have to write, no matter what content I need to create, nothing good is going to come out of me after around like 6 or 7 p.m. So I know I'd rather go to a yoga class, or I do some breath work, I do some stretching, or I'll read and I'll journal and I'll have my night routine, and I need to take care of me, get some good sleep, wake up. I'd rather wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and I have the best ideas and I get things done 10 times faster when I pull back and then I literally scale forward. So understand your trigger times in your day. What time am I no good for anyone or anything? And then how can I do something healthy for myself versus something destructive because I keep trying to push through when I really have nothing else to give. And when you're doing this, you're actually, when you try to push through on tasks and you're yellow lighting, you're really going to have to go back and course correct your work because you're going to make a lot more mistakes and errors. So really it's going to be double the amount of work because of your intellect and your ego trying to push you through. Secondly is people are probably going to be irritated and frustrated with you because you're just seem like you're all over the place. And I'm working with a lot of people right now where of course we're doing a lot of cleanup stuff for them to create their like the instability of the anxiety and the anxiousness and the like highs and the lows to get them more solid, because people feel energy before they hear your words. And then it starts to impact on your work performance, just like anything else. So eventually, everything will get caught up. So make sure you honor and respect your time and when you need to pull back to scale forward. And one thing I want to share with you here as well is, pretty much that's it. And sometimes just have fun. Like go have fun, go play, go adventure. That will sometimes give you your greatest breakthroughs. When I'm at a breaking point, sometimes I'll just go outside, I'll go rollerblading, I'll stop, I'll go in my room and I'll meditate. So that's really the message of today. And we have a just getting started 5-day habit starter that my team and myself wanted to create for you guys. And just something for right now, because everybody needs something right now, especially during this triggered time with the energy going on. And, the New Year sprint, I feel that especially people, there's no such thing as things, I guess like kind of carrying on like a marathon. High performers work in sprints. So you sprint and you recover. But when you recover, you don't just do nothing. I had a call the other day with a client. She just won a bikini competition. She is a high-end producer. She is a 7-figure earner, and she just took her body to the next level competing as a goal for her to just see how far she can take herself. And her coach had told her to just do nothing for 2 weeks. And she just started freaking out. Her mind was going crazy. She didn't know what to do because remember, training is something, movement you want to do is to help quiet the chaos of the mind. So when we had our coaching session, I was like, when somebody says to do nothing, it means this is a time when you did your sprint that you're in recovery mode and you go back and you clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up. It's almost like you're still moving and you're still doing things, but you're just at more of a cruise control. It doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It just means you're on cruise control, you're cleaning up, you're handling what you need to do, but it's not at such a high intense fast pace. So it's okay to go fast and then to kind of slow it down, but you're still moving. But we never really want to stop. We're just either moving forward or we're going back and we're cleaning up whatever needs to get cleaned up along the way. And then this way you'll never hit a red light. And when you're in yellow, you'll know when to retreat back. So that's practically all we have for this Quick Fix Friday. That was super quick. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want to be brought up, of course, I want to respond to that. But that was today's message. Just quick and simple, taking big concepts, breaking them down into little digestible segments for you. Make sure you get your $7 habit starter. It's a 5-day habit starter for only $7 freaking dollars. You're gonna love it, I promise you. You're gonna get so much value. There's a whole bunch of bonuses in there. And of course, we still have that masterclass for free, TanyaColiver.com/10 steps. I hope today's Quick Fix Friday served you. Every single Friday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, I am here for you to give you big things, break them into little things, and then of course every once in a while I'll have somebody come come on here with me and do a coaching session. Well, that's all for today. Sending you guys so much love, so much clarity, and go kick ass. All right, see you later. Bye.